So, as we step into the new year, the Walt Disney Company finds itself in uncharted waters, as a version of the company's iconic mascot, Mickey Mouse, from the 1928 short, has now been released into the public domain. Stay tuned as we explore the implications and the twists with the future of Mickey Mouse. After almost 95 years of legal battles and changes, ending in Disney's favor, and them delaying the impending release of 1928 Mickey Mouse, who is now available for public domain use. And in less than 24 hours, we got 4 announced projects, 2 video games, and 2 movies announced, which will not be so family friendly. They're either coming out soon or the projects are getting worked on. Under the public domain use of Mickey Mouse, with Infestation 88, a co-op 4-player game, and another one called Mouse, a first-person shooter with Mickey, as well as a horror film called Steamboat Willie that will have Mickey going around and unaliving people. And lastly, the other one is called Mickey's Mousetrap, and we got a trailer for this one, and it looks very similar to that Winnie the Pooh slasher movie that we got last year in 2023, which was made because Winnie the Pooh also became a public domain character last year in 2023. I like how every time there's a character that enters public domain, people's first course of action is to make a horror film where the IP character is a killer. With Mickey Mouse's original version, Steamboat Willie, now being free for public use, meaning that anybody and anyone can use his first black and white iteration, while the current, more recognized colorful iteration of Mickey Mouse with the red shorts and the yellow shoes that sings about hot dog still remains under Disney's copyright laws. But as of January 1st, 2024, the Steamboat Willie version can now be used without any fear of legal backlash from the Walt Disney Company, meaning that anyone can make a show, a game, comic book, or even clothing with the original black and white Mickey. It's actually legal. Just remember, the name Mickey Mouse is still a trademark of Disney. Only the name Steamboat Willie is part of the free domain. This massive shift in Disney's copyright laws have now allowed certain people to take advantage of this IP, to make content using this character as well as make money off of it. Alright, getting right into it, one of the games is called Infestation 88, like I mentioned earlier. It's a third-person co-op 4-player indie horror game where you control this exterminator guy in a yellow hazmat suit, and this guy is basically trying to get rid of a rat infestation in the warehouse, and one of the rats is a mutated humanoid size of a giant rat, and he looks like a deformed version of Steamboat Willie, and he chases you around. Honestly, this game sounds extremely creative and fun, especially with the multiplayer aspects of this game. As for the other game, it's called Mouse, and it's a first-person shooter similar to the Call of Duty zombie mode. You have to go around the map collecting cheese in order to regain health, which sounds like a pretty cool concept, especially with the cartoon graphic style that it has from the original 1928 Steamboat Willie short. And it looks really good and it's well animated. The music that it has in the trailer sounds really good, especially for the aesthetic that this game is going for. It reminds me a lot of the Spider-Man Noir world, or cartoony. As for the movie Mickey's Mousetrap, we got a poster as well as a trailer, and here's what it's about. It's Alex's 21st birthday, and she's stuck in an amusement arcade on a late shift on her job, and her friends decide to surprise her, but a masked killer dressed as Mickey decides to play a game of his own with them, as she must survive. In the trailer, there's a scene with this small poster of Steamboat Willie, as well as a projector playing the iconic Steamboat Willie short, which is now public domain, but I think maybe they should have tried and gone with a different concept instead of trying to redo the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movie, especially since that movie was just like a bad imitation of Jason the Killer, or even Michael Myers from Halloween. But I think they did an okay job in that movie, especially with the budget of $50,000 that they had. They did make money because they're getting a sequel, and this time their budget was bumped up to $1 million, which is good for them. In my opinion, right? Instead of turning every IP that comes out into public domain into a slasher movie where a guy is basically in a mask dressed up as the IP character, maybe to try to do something else and expand on a different concept and idea and not make it so generic. And finally, for the second Mickey Mouse horror film that was announced, Steamboat Willie, is set to start filming during the spring season and is set to come out 2025, and it seems to be leaning more towards the short with having Mickey on a steamboat, and is set to be produced by the same guys who work on the duology of Art the Clown, who are known for their over-the-top gore in those movies. However, not all adaptations have been in good taste. Some creators over at Twitter have taken the opportunity of open domain Mickey and have incorporated him and Minnie into some sus and not family friendly situations. Some people are pushing the boundaries with Mickey. This transition of Mickey into open domain poses a big challenge for Disney, because by the way things are progressing, Steamboat Willie Mickey is about to become the biggest horror icon of 2024, especially with the rate of more and more projects keep popping up. This situation may not be the best thing right now to happen to Disney, especially since Disney has encountered a series of challenges ranging from box office disappointment with only 1 out of the 8 movies they released being financially successful for the company, as well as the CEO Bob Iger dissing Elon Musk.
Go yourself. Is that clear?
Which led to hashtag fire Bob Iger and hashtag cancel Disney Plus to start trending online, as well as major streaming problems with Disney Plus costing them too much money, as well as Disney World Park problems, in addition to a bunch of lawsuits coming from within the company itself, from 9,000 women claiming gender pay disparity, meaning they weren't getting paid the same as a man. If you guys agree or disagree with anything I said, be sure to comment below sharing your thoughts and opinions. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and check out my other socials. Peace.